Hey again. Okay, we have another update. It's a bit of a scary moment. Was a bit scary actually. It's now being lowered. Last time I winched this up, I only had it secured with one rope in the middle, and the whole thing actually tipped over and put a dent in it that I had to fix. So yeah, I was a whole lot more careful now that I've already got paint on it. So as you can see, I've secured it from both sides, and yeah, I've just got hooks in the holes. That's where the demister wire comes through on both sides, and it's all tied in the middle so that it can't rock and roll. And yeah, a bit of felt on the back to stop the chain scratch paint. I just put some aftermarket nylon mounts in it, gearbox or engine mounts. There's another one up the front. What I've noticed on previous ones is that it doesn't take much to break the rubber mounts when you're hanging around out in the bush. So the other thing I did was I replaced these axle seals, and I did it the easy way, getting the ones that you bolt together around it, and they just leak severely. I followed all the instructions, and it didn't work that well. So I've taken them back off and put silicone everywhere, and also put bigger washers. Whether or not the bigger washers actually cause it to tear is yet to be seen. And if they do tear again and start leaking, well, I'll get the one-piece ones, which is what I had on it originally. It just means you got to pull a hole out of axle cover and hub off the shaft to do it. It can't be that big a job. Anyway, yeah, and I've pushed it under there. Obviously I had the whole thing a whole lot higher than this. I already started lowering it down just for safety's sake. And I have a new rubber, and I wish I'd have looked at the rubber before I got this far, because I expected it to be, pre-joined, ready to go with all the holes in it. And it's not. It's just a piece of rubber straight off a roll. And of course it won't bend around the sharp corners, so I'm going to have to cut it and glue it, seal it in some way. And I've also got to cut all the holes in it. So just what I'm doing now. I've had to put clamps on it to hold it in place around the bend, and I measured this side and assumed that the other side is the same. So I cut the other side the same size as this one, and hopefully all the holes are in the same place as well, because I'm going to put this one over the top of the other one and punch the holes together. I've got hole punches there, and then cut the bits that go up round the top. So yeah, I thought I was ready to join it together, but I'm obviously not. Yeah. Anyway, so that's where we're up to, and yeah, there's been a bit of a delay in it. I had to take my boys away for a few days, and when I come back and had to fix the car I was driving. So yeah, I only just got back to it the day after. Yeah, not being I didn't want to actually do anything to it at all for a whole week. Wanted the paint, give the paint time to harden, but yeah, it's been another week on top of that again. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting there, and I've also gone along, and because all the original bolts are pretty rusted, fortunately they all came out. And yeah, I'm replacing them all with stainless steel bolts. And of course this is another thing that I didn't have prepared, and I haven't even planned all of them yet. There's 22 of them, and I've managed to find about 15 or so. These are the flange pieces that go underneath that the bolts go into. So, but yeah, I should have got them out ages ago. This is my sandblast cabinet. So, yep, I'm going to clean all them up and paint them yet. And yeah, I've still got bits and pieces in there from another job. That's a part of the seat from my van. So, yeah, so I pulled apart the seat of my van, and it was just so rusty, the metal inside. The factory, they don't paint it in any way. Quite dangerous actually, because it rusts away, and of course you can't see it, you don't know it's rusting away. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're up to. Thanks for watching. Bye.